me get off the bike and park this motherfucker. I need to see who the bitch is.
What's going on? This is not happening. I'm your host. I'm your host, Roy Wood Jr.
You can catch him on the Netflix series Disjointed. Give it up for Chris Rand.
I'm from Chicago, where I was raised mostly. It's a big gang culture, don't know if you heard. And growing up, man, I looked up to like the wrong kind of people because I was just like one of those guys who wanted to fit in with what I thought was cool. And who I looked up to was gangsters, man. Gangsters and pimps. They were the coolest people to me, man. They had like cars and shit, right? With women, money. They had the coolest outfits. Pimps had the limp. And I'm like, are they hurting? No, nigga. That's just swag. You know what I mean? And it was cool to me, man. So I looked up to that. My big cousin, he was like the head of some gangsters, and it was so cool to watch him do shit. And I was like, I want to be down with that. And I liked fighting too. I loved to watch fighting, but I didn't know how. I had never been in a fight. The most I had ever done at this point was be in the mirror like,
If that fist come, I'll be like, no.
You're just stupid, because you don't know how fast fists move. Fists move fast. I don't know if anybody has ever been hit, but it moves fast, and then another one comes right after, like, this is my brother. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But my story is about how I lost my first 2 fights trying to be down. And I remember it like it was yesterday, because, you know, we all remember the things that depress us the most. I remember when my cousins, they parked their cars outside, they walked up to my house, and they were like, yo, Chris, you want to walk to the corner store with us? And my cousin, real thug, 6'5", tattoos all over the place, tattoo tear on his face. He's not a killer, he's just a crier, but the nigga is real, you know? And he was hanging out with so many gangsters, like 6 other dudes, and they were all gangsters that everybody knew, and they wanted me to walk to the store with them. And I'm like, hell yeah, dog, I want to walk. And I was so excited and terrified because these were dangerous people. And I don't know if you've walked somewhere with somebody you scared of, but you don't walk like a normal person. I know it's 1 foot in front of the other. I know how walking works. But when you're around somebody carrying a pistol bigger than your head, you start thinking about shit. So I'm walking the streets like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. What's up, dog? I'm saying what's up to people I don't know. My cousin's smacking my hand out. Stop speaking to people you don't know, nigga. What's wrong with you? And then his friend was like, yo, what's wrong with your cousin? He's like, he retarded. So I finally got cool, right? Finally got comfortable. It was a long walk. So I finally like, oh man, I'm walking with the coolest guys in the neighborhood, man. I'm on my quest to be a gangster. That's right, I was on a quest to be a gangster. That's what I wanted to be. And then as right before we get to the corner store, right, this guy, he was about 20 years old. I was 14 at the time. He walked right into me, full shoulder, pow, right in the middle of my chest. Boom, hit me, right? And I knew he did it on purpose. But see, I have 2 parents. I was raised right. So initially, I want to be like, excuse me. But I felt like this wasn't the right environment for manners, motherfucker. No one should be up that long, man. At one point when I didn't go to school one day and I got in trouble because I have 2 parents who care. And they were like, do you want to be out in the street? And then my uncle busted in like, the streets is amazing, nigga, be free. I'm like, what? What does be free mean? My cousin came out for real, though. I have a cousin that came out for real. He wanted to do it down south in front of all of my family members. We're from Mississippi, so Thanksgiving, in front of 40 of my family members. And that's like a unique place to come out. And he hit me up because he wanted some support, you know. He texted me first. He was like, yo, Chris, yo, dog, I got something to tell the family. ellipses. And I was like, cool, cool, cool. Why'd you spell out ellipses? That is not how that works. Dot, dot, dot. That's how that works, fam. Then after that text, I was like, you gay? And then he sent me a text like, what? How'd you know? And then I sent him another text like, yo, I've been known. I thought you was trapped in the closet. And then I sent him a gif of R. Kelly just doing this. And he was like, that's a dope gif, dope. It's a dope gif. But he's like, for real, no, how'd you know? And I was like, well, no one really knows, right? No one really knows until somebody tells you, or you walk into a room and you're like, 90% sure, you know? But when I had an idea that he might be a little different, I was dating this girl. I was very young at the time, so I was very ignorant. And I got this naked picture. It's my first naked picture I ever got, right? And this girl was posed up in her bedroom in front of her mirror so you could see the bedroom in the background. And it was a weird pose. Because there was no wall right here. So this was just a decision, my she was like, nah! And then she was leaning too much, so one titty was alone. It looked lonely. The loneliest titty you ever did see. And I was like, oh, I hope she reunites those titties. So I passed it to all my friends because I was an ignorant kid at the time, and everybody was like, oh, those titties are lonely. And then it got to my cousin, and my cousin takes one look at the picture, and he's like, she need to clean up her room. That is not ladylike. You looking at the wrong thing, brother. Look at the titties. He's like, those titties, look at that decor. I snatched the picture back and I was like, yeah, you different. You real different. But of course I had his back, you know, of course I had his back. So it comes to Thanksgiving. We all about to dig into the food, right? And just as we about to dig in, my cousin kicks down the door. Everybody stop eating. I've got something to say. For as long as I can ever remember, I've been gay. So eat on that. That response is beautiful because that was not the response of that day. Everybody froze. It was silence, but I was cracking up because I was like, yo, that choreography was the son. What kind of gay temptation are you? Eat on that. Now what? Eat on that? That's a hashtag. I hashtagged that for a year. Eat on that? That was hilarious. Also, he kicked the door down and it was already open. Grandma gonna kick your ass for that. And it was like, Todd, I've been working 16 hours every day for 7 days straight. And I ain't got no goddamn bonus. I say whatever the fuck I want. And Todd was like, I'm gonna go on break, okay? We're on break. I keep in touch with her though, man. I Skype her all the time. I Skyped her 3 weeks ago just to check up on her. It was her day off. I was like, yo, Tanya, what's up? How you doing? She was like, I'm good. I mean, these kids driving me crazy, but they mine, so they still here. Which I feel like that's the slogan for parenting. Like, I've never had kids be like, parenting, they're still yours, so they're still here. So we talked for a while, and then I was like, yo, go get the kids. I want to say something to them before I get off the phone. So she runs off, right? She was gone for 2 minutes. She comes back, and she was like, Chris, I got to go. I'm so sorry. I left my kids at the mall. What? Tanya was so high, she left her kids in the mall. She was driving home like, they're so quiet. I'm so proud of them. They're not there, bitch. Turn around. You became a bad mother so fast. Love this, man. We're in some crazy times right now, man. It's good to see some couples out here. You in love? Make some noise real quick. You in love? Look at this interracial couple. Martin Luther King would be proud of y'all niggas. How long y'all been together? 3 months? Oh, so that's not shit at all. Y'all motherfuckers playing pretend right now, son. I like the first year. The first year is the most fun. Oh, it's so fun, right? It's most fun. It's not the most meaningful, but it's the most fun because both of y'all don't know how crazy you are yet. Y'all have no idea how crazy you are. The first year, you just play pretend. You do cute shit. Everything's cute. You do cute stuff, like hold each other all night. That's some fake-ass shit. No real couple does that garbage. And if you're with somebody past a year and they're still holding you all night, you were dating a serial killer. And they will wear your skin to the bank, just to the bank wearing your skin. That's crazy. I wake up when you wake up. How is that not insane? Have you been asleep? No, girl, you sleep for the both of us. That's crazy. You can't get all the way to sleep holding another person all night. It's impossible. She moves, you wake up. You move, she wakes up. She farts, you act like she ain't do it because you trying to be cute. Was that me? No, girl, that was Jesus. Sex is amazing. You can do new sex moves because she hasn't learned your fuck pattern yet. Every spouse knows how you have sex, right? Monday through Sunday. He's gay. And my dad stood up, anger on his face. And my brother, straight man. Me, I'm straight. My sister's straight. So we've never had this issue. So we never really talked about it. He had a lot of anger on his face. I was like, oh my God, what is going to happen? He looks mad. Is my dad a bigot? Am I going to find out right now? This is crazy. Over cornbread? No. You ever had something real bad happen over your favorite food and it like taints it forever? And then every time you eat it, you're like, racism. He was looking mad, you know? I was like, oh no, what the hell's gonna happen? He was like, enough of this shit! Jimmy, we already know you gay, nigga. Sit down and eat your greens. I'm in Chris Red. Thank y'all. But 20 dudes cannot fit comfortably in 2 4-door sedans. That meant that these gangsters rolled to this gang fight lapped